Many people have always told me, "Oh, I don't know how to play Sudoku, and I think it's a very difficult game," and things like that. So, hopefully, today I will enumerate a little bit about how I play the game, all right? And maybe you can try it. It's very good for the mind, keeps the mind very active. So, it's really, really worth it, So I have two Sudoku games uh, downloaded, and I do it on a daily basis, and it helps me to just keep alert, So I'm going to explain that today. So right now, what I'm doing is just filling in the details. So just bear with me, okay, while I fill in details for the video today. Just another few minutes more. Just another few minutes more, and I will be done. All right, so here goes. So, to just explain the game a little bit.
Nandito na si Move may ride ka in 2 minutes. Nandito na si Move meron ng motorsiklo. Nandito na si Move book na in 2
Uh,
minutes. Sa
just let this
dalawang
ad get
minuto,
through.
tuloy na rin ang plano.
Come on, come on. This is an ad, so why does it keep asking me
Sabi mo,
to?
alis tayo mga nakaraang taon. Pero ngayon, wala pa rin tayong pambiling ticket sa aeroplano. Meron kaya.
Tell you
May
they really
reserve
make
flight ka
money
sa
putting
mabilis ka. Paano
forcible
hindi mo alam
ads.
yan?
They make money putting forcible ads.
I-click ang link sa baba ng video. Next, ilagay ang cellphone number at ID information mo sa official application page ng Mabilista. At ang panghuli, kapag successful na ang credit application mo, i-withdraw mo ang pondo sa personal mong account. Mabilis itong dadating sa mismong araw din. Totoo nga, na-receive ko ang 90,000 pesos. Pero hindi ba't mataas ang interest nun?
Can't do anything. I have to just wait to write out the ads. Okay, back in the game now. Now you see there's a grid here, and altogether the grid has the main. It has nine. Okay, it has 9 squares. The grid has 9 squares, and in each of the squares there are again another 9 squares. Now what we have to do here is fill in numbers from 1 to 9. So you have to fill in numbers 1 to 9 in each of the squares. In each of the squares, it has to be numbers 1 to 9, fitting vertically, horizontally, etc. And there can be no duplication of numbers. There's be no duplication of numbers. Now, many people use different ways of doing it, but in my experience, from the time I've been trying, I try to develop my own system, my own way, best way what I can do it. So let us see. So the first thing I look for is to minimize the numbers in each square, minimize the numbers in the sense that the blanks, minimize the blanks in each. So first thing I look in each of the main squares, each of the 9 main squares on the grid, I look to see if the one that has the maximum numbers already. So if you look at the first one where the green cursor is, it has only 3 numbers. So I have a lot of numbers to fill in, 6 numbers I have to fill in. In the second one, going horizontally, the second one has 3, the third one has 4, come down, it has 4, to the left it has 3, to the left it has 3, come down it has 4, next one to the right it has 4 and 4. So I have only maximum 4, that means I have to fill in 5 numbers. Let us just look at it. Let us look at it diagonally. Diagonally, I have sorry, not diagonally. Vertically, horizontally. Horizontally, in the first line, I have 3 numbers, 4 numbers, 3, 3, 4, 2, 4, 3, 5. Okay, so in the last one, at least I have 5 numbers. So in the last horizontal line, there are 5 numbers, means I have to fill in only 4 numbers. Let's go to vertical, starting from the right hand side. There are 2, 4, 5 numbers, and 3 and 4 and 2 and 5 numbers again, then 3 and then 3 and then 4 and then 3. So I have, going down vertically, I have 2 lines, two vertical rows where I have 5 numbers, okay, and I can fill in only 4 from there, so that makes it a little better, little easier. Okay, let us just, for the heck of it, let us just go and tackle those ones and fill in 4 numbers. Usually I look for 3 numbers. If any row I have to fill in only 3 numbers, let's just start with 4. I wouldn't do it normally, let's just do it to make things a little simpler. So let's go down to the last row, okay, the last horizontal row. It has 8, 6, 9, 5, 4. That means the missing numbers are 1, 2, 3, and 7. Got it? The numbers missing are 1, 2, 3, and 7. Now let me see. Supposing between the 4 and the 5, I want to put any of those numbers. 1, 2, 3. I cannot put 3 because if you look vertically up, there is already a 3. That is 6, 3, and 4. So there is already a 3. So I cannot put a 3 in this number here between 4 and 5. Alright. So 1, 2, I can put 1, 2, and I can put 7. Okay. 1, 2, and 7. So this is just a feature here. Why isn't it working? What's happened? My thing is frozen. Let me just go out and come back. It's frozen. Okay, let me see now. Yes, now it's okay. So I can only fill in here in this blank where you see the green highlighted square. In this row, I can only fill in 1, 2. What am I doing? Oh, okay. I can fill in only 1, 2. Okay, I can fill in 1, 2, and 7. Okay, these are the only numbers I can fill in. 1, 2, and 7. I cannot fill in 3 because if you look up, if you look down in that vertical row, 3 is already there. So I can't fill in 3. So I can only fill in 1, 2, and 7. Now let me come to this one. Okay, so here let me come to this one between 5 and 9. So 1, 2. I cannot fill in 2 because there's 2 already in this square. I cannot fill in 2. So 1, 3, and 7. I can fill in 1, 3, and 7. I can't fill in 2 because 2 is already here. Let us come to between 6 and 9. So again 2 is there, so I can fill in 1, 3, but I can't fill in 7 because 7 is vertically on top. 2, 5, and 7. So I can only fill in 1 and 3. So in this blank, I can only fill in 1 and 3. 2 and 7 is already in the vertical row above. So I cannot fill that in. So 1 and 3. And then I come into the square between 6 and 8. Okay. So 1, 2. 2 I cannot do it. Alright, because 2 is already in that square. And 7 is in the vertical line above. I cannot do that. So I can only fill in 1 and 3. So if you look now, I can fill in 1 and 3 in the square on the left hand side where there is 2, 4, 6, and 8. In that square, I can only fill in 1 and 3 because 2 and 7 is already in the vertical line there. And then when I come to the number with the square between 6 and 9, I fill in again 1 and 3 because there's already 2 and 7 there, the vertical line above. That means between 5 and 9, I cannot have 1 and 3 because 1 and 3 will already have to come between 6 and 8 and 6 and 9. 1 and 3 already has to come there. So what I can do is I remove 1 and 3 from here. That means it is only 7 that is left. So between 5 and 9, I can fit in only 7 because 1 and 3 has to come on the left hand side. Correct? So I can only fill in 7. And if I fill in 7 there, that means between 4 and 5, I can only fill in 2. Between 4 and 5, I can fill in 2. So that's how you do the crossword. That's how you plan and you design and you see how it is. And so now I've left only with 2 numbers in that row. Okay, two numbers in that last row to fill up. Now while I'm doing this, I just go to the grid and see if I can fill in any of the others with the solution I got now. So I 2, let's see 2. So the last row I got 2 in all the lines, right, in all the rows. Look at the one on the left. 2 is in the first row, 2 is in the second row, top row. That means I have to get a 2 in the middle row, and 2 in the middle row, so there is no number there because there is a 2 right down here. So 2 and 2 only I can fill in there. And then when I come to the middle middle vertical column, there is already a 2 in the bottom row, 2 in the middle row, and in the top row, in the top one, I cannot fill in the first row, I cannot fill in the second row, so I have to fill up only in the third row. So this space is where, okay, so this space, this one which I've done now, this space is the only one where I can fill up, right? So that's how I get now. In the top row, I've got all 3 2's, and in the bottom row, I've got all 3 2's on each different line. I cannot have it in the same line. All numbers have to be different in the horizontal rows and vertical rows. Now I come to the middle column and I come to the last one. So the last one, I have a 2 and I have a 2 in the top square and 2 in the bottom square. So when I go to the middle one, there is already a number 4, so I cannot put anything there. Then there is a blank, and then if you come down, there is already a number 2 in that row. So in this case, 2 can only go here. Between the 3 and the 4, 2 can go here. So when 2 can go here, now I go to the left hand side. So there's a 2 in the bottom row, there's a 2 in the middle row, there's no 2 in the upper row. So this is where I can put a 2 here in the upper row. Okay, because the other rows, the first column and the second column already has a 2. So the 2 will have to go into the third column and into the top row of that. Okay, so that is what. So I have all 3 2's, all 3 in the center row and all. So my 2 is over. All my 9 are there. There's no duplication, there's nothing there. And then we go to 7, because 7 is the other number we filled in. So likewise I do in the middle line, middle vertical row, 7, 7, and then I can only fill in 7 here. Okay, in this line next to the 4, alright, and above the 2, because there's a 7 in the top row, right? There's a 7 in the top row, and here there's a 7 in the first line, a 7 in the second line, and the third line, and therefore 7 can only go in the middle. But in the middle, I already have a 2 down, and a 7 is already in the top line, so I can only put it in the middle there, 7. So with the result, I take that 7, I come to the next column, where there is 4, 2, 3, 5, 6. I come there, and it can only go in the bottom line and it can go in the first or it can go in the third square, right? So I just save that there in the first or the third, because in the last vertical column there is no number 7. So I can fill in number 7 will come only in those 2 gaps. So like this I go and see anywhere else that I can do it. Anywhere else I can do it, and wherever I can put in the 7. So I can see here and here. I can fill in number 7 there. Okay. So 7, and nowhere else I can do 7. So now I'll go. Let me go to the vertical ones where we had 5. Okay. Vertical ones where we had 5. Anyhow, now let me see. Anyone has 6 numbers. 6, 6, 6, 6. Look at the center row. Okay. The center grid and the center row. There is 6, 9, 7, 4, 2, 3, 5. And there are only 2 numbers vacant, right? So let me see what are the 2 numbers. So there's 1 that is missing, and there is 8. 1 and 8. These 2 numbers are missing. 1 and 8. So if we look in either of those squares, there is no 1, there is no 8, either horizontally or vertically. There is no 1 or no 8. That means I have to fill in 1 or 1 and 8 in each of those columns, right? 1 and 8 in each of those columns. Now when I go and look at the grid number 8, 8 in the first row, in the first vertical column, in the second vertical column. In the third vertical column, there is no number 8, and it can only come in the middle grid. It can come in the middle grid only in that middle line or the bottom line. Middle line or the bottom line can be 8. And let us look at 1. Okay, what is the situation for 1? Uh, 1 also will come in, 1 will come into many columns over there. So I leave it blank because 1 could come in any column, right? So I leave that blank. Now let us go for another one. If you look at the column where the 1 is highlighted, okay, where the 1 is highlighted, there's look at the vertical column, that's 2, 1, 5, 9, 4. All right. So I need to fill in 4 numbers. So which are the 4 missing numbers? There's 1, 2, so 3 is missing, 6 is missing, 7 is missing, 8 is missing. 3, 6, 7, 8. 3, 6, 7, 8. So if I look at that one between 2 and 1, okay, 3, 6, 7, 8. So there, in that row there is already 3 and 7. So 6 and 8 is missing. So I can only put 6 over here, 6 and 8. I can only have 6 and 8. Then, what is it? 3, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 6, 3, 6, 3, 6, 7 and 8. That is missing. 3, 6, 7 and 8. So here I can put 3 is already there, 6 is already there, 7 also is already there, so I can put only 8. See, I can put only 8 over here, I can put only 8. Because there is already 3 and 6 in the same grid, and there is 7 in the same line, right, in the same row. So there's already 3, 6, 7, so I can only put 8 there. Because I can put 8 there, if I go to the top above the 1, I could only put 6 and 8, but now I cannot put 8, so there is only 6 left. So I'll go and put 6 there. So I've already covered 6 and 8. I only have 3 and 7 left. Now I come down here, there's a blank. I cannot put 3 because 3 is already in that square. So the only number I can put here is 7. Which means if I come down between the 9 and the 4, I can put 3 here. So I've covered now all my numbers. So let me see if I can fill in any more 3s. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, okay, 3 I can put it either here or here, and 3, okay, I cannot put 3, no, so 3, 3, 6, 3, 6, let me fill in any 6s, 6, 6, yeah, 6, 6, and I can fill in a 6 here, okay, I can fill in a 6 over here, and then I can fill in a 6 over there, and then in the middle row I can fill in 6, 6 and 6, okay, then I come to 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, okay, I can put it here or here, 7, okay, so 7 is, what about here? No, so 7 is done, and then last one left is 8. So 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. Okay, I cannot fill in 8 anywhere at the moment. So I've got that, and there was another row of 5 in the middle here, but now it's become 6. Okay, middle row, middle grid. 3, 5, 7, 2, 6, 9. Which are the 3 numbers missing? 1, 4, and 8. 1, 4, and 8. So let me start at the top. There is already 1 and 8, therefore 4 will be here, 4. Okay, 1 and 8 is already in that line. In that row, there is already 1 and 8, so I can only put 4. If I come down, I can put 1 or 8, but there is already 8 in that line, so I can put only 1. And therefore 8 will come down in this bottom line. 8 will come here because 1, 4 and 8. So I finished that full vertical row. I finished the full vertical row. Now let me see if I can put anything with 8. 8, 8, and 8 can come in these two squares. Then 8 can come in the bottom here. Now if 8 comes in the bottom, therefore 8 will have to come in the middle here. It will have to come in the middle here. It's giving me an error. So where have I gone wrong? 8 has to come in the bottom. What did I do wrong here? 8 could come in the middle as well. I missed that out. 8 can come in the middle as well. So 8 is there, 8 and 8. 8 could come in the middle. So, if that was the wrong answer, and I get only 3 chances, I made one mistake already. See the mistakes on top? I made one. So 8 will come here. Okay, 8 comes there, which means 8 will come here, which means 1 will come there, and which means 1 will come here. So that's 1. In this top row, 1 and 1, 1 and 1. 1 and 1. That means 1 will come only here or here. So left hand side there is 1, right hand side there is 1. So 1 will come in the middle. But there are too many. 1 can come anywhere in this middle. So 1. And what was the other number I filled up? 1, 4. So 4, 4, 4, yeah, 4, 4, and I can put a 4 here. 4. And then anywhere a 4, here at the top. 4, 4, and 4. So if 4 comes there, that means I can put a 1 there. See, by mistake this happens, and then you get an error when actually you wouldn't have made an error. It didn't pick up the 1, it carried on pasting the 4, so unnecessary. And 1 will come here, and 1 will come here. 1 and 4, that means 3 will come here. So that row is finished. So 1 and 3 is come there, and 3 will come here, and 3 will come here, and 3 will go there. So the 3 is over. Let's go back to the 1. Can I finish the 1 somewhere? No. Can I finish the 1 somewhere? No. So 1, 4, and I think it was 8 or 7. Let's go to the 8. 8, 8, 8. I can fill 8 over here. I cannot fill that one. 8 and 8. So 8 in the middle. No. Okay. I think it was 7, was it? 7, no. 7, no. 7, no. 7, no. Okay. So like this, you go on filling up. Look at this one. There's only one number left here. 1, 2, on the last vertical column on the right hand side, last vertical column, and the middle grid. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Only one number 9 is missing. So let's put in that 9 there. 9 is missing. Therefore the 9 will be here. Okay, 9. And therefore the 9 will be here. So that 2 rows I've got 9 already. 9 there. 9, 9. 9 will come there. And 9 will come here. And 9 will come here. So I've got 9 filled up. Now let me see anywhere else I can do something. Okay, there are two blanks here, two blanks on the first vertical column and the first grid on the top left. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7 is missing. So if I look at the top row, it doesn't have 5 or 7. If I look at the third row, there is no 5 or 7. So I look at the vertical column and there is no 5 or 7. So I have to fill in there 5 or 7. So 5 or 7 has to come here. 5 and 7, 5 and 7 has to come there. And I look on the right hand side, I have 3 blanks. That's 1, 2, 3, no 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 5, 7, 8. In the top row I have 8, that means 5 and 7. But if I look down vertical, I already have a 5. Therefore the only number that can come in here is 5, 7, 8. So only 7 can come in there. 7 can come in there, which means 7 will come in here, which means 5 will go there. Okay, then here in the second row, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. So only 8 is missing. Therefore, 8 will come there. And then down will come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is missing from there. So 5. There, that's done. Now let's see if I can fill in any more 5s. No, I can't fill in any more 5s. So let's go to some other number. There are only 2 digits missing. First row, first vertical column, second middle grid on the left hand side. There's 2 numbers missing. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So let me go in the vertical column. There is a 4 in the first vertical column, so I can't put 4. So I have to put 5 over there, and therefore I can put 4 over here. Alright. So my 4s are all completed. Let me see about number 5. That is first top row is completed, middle row is completed, and the last row 5, 5 will come in the middle over here. So that is done, 5. Now let me see any other blanks. There's 2 blanks over here in the first vertical column, last grid. So there's 1 and 7 is missing, 1 and 7. So in the first vertical column there is only number 7 missing. So I put the 7 there. And in the second vertical column from the left there is only 1 missing. So I'll put the 1 over there. Now in the top last row top line, there is only number 1 missing, so I put the number 1 there, right? And now in the second one there is 1, 2, so 3 and 7 is missing. So look at the vertical one, no, 7 and 8 is missing. 3 is there, 7 and 8 is missing. So if I look at the vertical one, there is already a 7 there, so I put an 8 over there, and then I put a 7 over here. So I had only 2 errors I had. You get a chance to, you can set it for no errors, but I set it for 3 errors. You can set maximum 3 errors. You cannot do anything else. So I've got that for 3 errors. 2 errors I got, that's okay. So that's one finished. Oh, I did not do yesterday's. Okay, let's go back and do yesterday's then. Yesterday's date. So that's the hang of it. Okay, so now let me just see it fast. Ting, 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 ting. There's nothing with 6, no square filled up with 6 numbers. Okay, so I'll just start going again with the, let's see, 1, 1, 1, 1. I'll try to go faster. 1, 1, 1, and nothing there, and nothing here, nothing there. See, nothing there in the top column, nothing down. Therefore, only this one square is blank. So that's 1 there. 1, and then this is 1 and 1, 1. So this is 1 and 1, 1. This is 1, 1, 1. Therefore, this is 1. You have to get used to it, that's it. And you have to have a very keen eye. 1. Now let's go for 2, 2, 2. So 2 and then 2, 2. So 2 can come here. Nothing here. 2, 3. Oh, let's go for this row. This row, the second row from the top, second row from the top. There are already 7 numbers, only 2 missing. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 8. 4 and 8. 4 and 8. Therefore, 4 can come there and 8 can come there because of the vertical already had an 8. So 4 and 8 will come there. Let's see if I can fill in any 8. 8, 8, 8. And then 8, 8. And then 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. So 8s are over. And 4. The other number is 4. 4, 4, 4. 4, 4, 4. 4, 4, 4. 4, 4, 4. 4, 4, 4, 4. So 4 is over, 8 is over. Then here there is only 1 left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 missing there. And so 7 will come there. And 7 and 7. 7 and 7. So 7 will come here. And 7 and 7. So 7 will come there. So 7 is over. 7 also is over. And now let me go and see. Oh, there's only 1 number missing here in the third row. Which number is missing? 1, 2, 3 is missing. 3 is missing, so only 3 will come there. Let's see anywhere I can finish up now with 3. 3, 3, no. 3, no. And 3, oh, yeah, 3. In this row, 3, therefore number 3 can only come there, and therefore 3 can only come here, and therefore 3 will go there, and therefore 3 will go there, and 3 will go there. So 3 also is over. And here there is only 1 square left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is missing in the first grid at the top. 5 is missing, so 5 will go there. And if I look down, there is only 1 number missing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is missing. So 9 is missing there. So I have 5 and 9. So 9, 9, 9, and 9, and 9, and 9 is over. And let's see, 5 now. 5, 5, 5 will come here, and 5 will go there. 5, okay, 5 and 9, so 9, 9, oh, 9 is over. So I've got only numbers 1, 2, 5 and 6 left. 1, 2, 5. Oh, there's only in the center grid, top row, center grid, only 1 number is missing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is missing. So 6 goes there, and where else can I fill in 6? Over there, and 6 and 6. Okay, so 6 is done. Then where else can I fill in? 1 and 5. 1 and 5, 1 and 5. So that's 1 and 5, 1 and 5. And oh yeah, there is only 2 left here. Only 2 will come there. So can I fill in another 2 anywhere? 2 will come there. And 2 will come here. And 2 will go there. And 2 will go there. So 2 is over. And 5, let me see, can 5 go anywhere? 5, 5, 5, 5. 5 will come here. 5, 5. 5 will go there. 5 will go there. Okay. And then this will be 1. 1 will come there. And 1 will come here. You must just see you don't duplicate any row. Finished. No errors. I didn't make any errors over there. Oh, my battery. I'm wondering why it was becoming dim. What's the battery power left? This crap coming. Where all it goes, I tell you, my phone just goes everywhere. Okay, I finished that. Let's go to this grid. Finish the other grid. Let's go to this grid. Okay, July 6th today. So I'll have to do yesterday's also here. Now this doesn't highlight very well, so I have to be careful. Oh, I'm feeling very sleepy. I did not sleep much last night.